Now this is a very important part of the course, because I've realized, you just finished the header, okay, part, and then I've gone and you've recorded some videos. We worked on the left side, this and this and that. You didn't do that first, but I just came back here just to tell you that after finishing the header, we need to do this right now, because problems can happen. All problems related is to the state of the user. Okay, so for example, in the header we work on the source. So let me open the F12 and then go to Redux. We have the user right here. Okay, in this state we have this user, and in the header we fill the picture from it, the name from it, and we use optional chaining. So for example, if the user does not exist, it doesn't stop and ruin your code. Okay, but I realized, what if forgot like the optional chaining, or there was no user somehow, and then your code might stop. Okay, and in a certain point, if you have no user, you shouldn't be allowed to be on the home page, okay, or the profile page or anything. The only page you can access when there is no user is the login page. Okay, that's why I'm gonna work now on protected routes and work on making this page protected and not accessible. Only if you have a user, then you can access it. If not, you're not gonna be able to. Okay, we're gonna have another layer of security after we work on a few things, but for now we're gonna add the first one, which is gonna be the protected routes. Okay, so for example, if I went back to the application and I remove the user and now refresh the page, you're gonna see the page might create some problems, because sometimes you can forget, like as you see right here, it's gonna see like the last name is not accessible from the user, because sometimes when you code you can forget like the optional chaining, and that can happen. Okay, so we want to avoid that 100%, and not gonna see this, and that's why the reason we're gonna work on protecting routes. So when you have a user, you are logged in, then you can access the home page, the profile page, and the rest. If you are not logged in, there is no user, you just can't see this. Okay, this is gonna be fixable if you now logged in again. So if you went and logged in again, let me just go like this. If I went and logged in, the problem is gonna be fixable and everything is all right, but you're not gonna know that. You're probably stuck there and you don't know that you have to log in. Okay, so let me fix this problem for sure. Okay, so simply we're gonna go to the source and we're gonna create a new folder. Let's call it routes, and here we're gonna have a file. Let's call it logged in routes.js, and we'll create a function. So export default function, let's call it the same name. So let me just copy it like this, and then this function is gonna simply, we're gonna create a route, which is gonna simply, let's go to app.js to explain things more. Okay, so we have the profile and the route, which is gonna have them inside another route, and the route simply checks if the user exists. Then you have the ability to access the routes included inside it. If not, you're just gonna get redirected to the login page. Okay, so simply let's get the user from the state. So user and equal use, we have a problem right here. Let me just put a space right here. Okay, and then const user equal use selector. Let me get from React Redux, and then we're gonna take the state and we're just gonna spread the state. Okay, you can also use user, it's not a problem, both ways work. Okay, and then we're gonna return, and then we're gonna have a check. If the user exists, simply we're gonna return the outlet element from React Router DOM. Okay, the outlets. And the reason what the outlet is allow you to access the elements inside another route. So you can have a route inside another route. Okay, that's the beauty of the outlet. So if the user exists, you can access the outlets, and the outlets is everything inside. Okay, that we're gonna be inside, which is these two routes. I'm gonna create them later. Okay, and then else we're just gonna simply render the login page. Okay, the login page like this, and this is all for the login route. So we can take that and go back to the app. And right here we're going to create another route. Okay, and inside this we're going to have these two. So let me take them from here and put them inside here. And the element for this is going to be simply this login routes. Okay, let me import it simply like this. Okay, so now we have the user, we can access this. Let me now remove the user. So let's go F12. Let's go, for example, to the application, and let me remove it from the cookies. And now if we refresh, you're gonna get to the login page. So this is simply what we've done. So now let's log in again. Let me get the user because I can't remember it. And now let's log in again. And now we have the user, so you can access it. Also from here, you can access the login page, which shouldn't be allowed because you are now logged in. Okay. So let's make sure that you work on that and only allow the login page to be accessible if you are not logged in. Okay. So not log then routes .js. Let's go back here. Let me just copy this. Maybe let's squeeze it. It's fine. Export defaults function. And let me take this name because it's too long. This what she said. Okay. I'm gonna go back right here. And then let me copy this again. Let me copy this use selector. You know, I had to write this just to make a joke. Okay. Should have just copied everything. I'm just stupid. Okay. So I'm gonna return. And if we have a user, we're gonna return. If we have a user, then simply we're gonna go to the home page, and we can do that by a simpler way. We can just go navigate, which is a component from React. Navigate, which is from React out to DOM, and this is a component that allows you to navigate and redirect. And this is gonna be exactly go to the /, which is the home page. Okay, this is what navigate does. Else, we're just gonna return the outlet and everything inside this route, the outlet like this, and we're finished. We can take that and go back to app, and let me go after this and have another one. Let's call it route. It's called route. It's not gonna call it route. Okay, and the element is gonna be the element that we just created. Let me import it and go and take the login and put it inside. Okay, so now we can go back right here and let me try again. So now we have a user, so this is accessible. If we try now to go to the login page like this, you're gonna get redirected to this. And the same way goes if you have no user. So if we have no user, let me go remove everything, application, remove the user, try again. Okay, we didn't remove it, the user, remove that, then try again, and you're gonna get to the login page, and you can try and login again. So we're gonna test that again. Okay, also we're gonna have another layer of security. That's whenever you reload the page, we're gonna make sure that you are still logged in. Okay, and we're gonna verify your informations exactly, and we're gonna do this later. But now, as you see, everything is all right. This was necessary so we can provide or prevent any problems that you can, you know, have